Begin your practice lying down onto your back. Allow your arms to rest fully at your sides. Close your eyes. And now shift your attention to the flow of your breath. As you begin to observe your breath, notice how your mind just naturally calms and clears. Your awareness shifts purely to this present moment, knowing that this present moment is the only moment that you know that you have for sure. Begin to deepen your breath. Create a slight restriction in the back of your throat. Encourage your breath to become audible both on the inhalation and the exhalation, creating one continuous sound as you breathe. And now take a few more moments to settle into your body, to settle into this breath. Now open your eyes, bend your knees, feet to the ground. Give your knees a nice tight squeeze to your chest, gently rocking from side to side. Keeping hold of your right knee, straighten your left leg down onto your mat. And now extend your right leg toward the sky, catching the calf, the ankle, perhaps even the heel, to bring a deep stretch into the hamstrings through the back of that right leg. Release your leg, bend your knee, catch your shin, knee down twist, reach the right arm to the side, palm down. Turn your gaze to the right, guide the knee to the left. Drawing your head to center, guide the right knee back, give both knees another squeeze. Keep hold of your left knee, straighten your right leg down onto your mat, and now extend your left leg toward the sky, catching the calf, the ankle, perhaps the heel, lengthening fully through both legs. Now release your leg, bend your knee, catch your shin. Return to knee down twist, extending the left arm to the side, palm down, gazing to the left, guiding the knee to the right. Deep belly breaths. Draw your head to center, guide the left knee back, give both knees another squeeze. Release your shins, lower your feet to your mat, extend your legs fully down onto the ground, and now roll over onto your belly. Hands beneath the shoulders, rise onto all fours, sit back into extended child's pose. Reconnect with your breath. Rise back onto all fours, tuck your toes under, float your hips into your first downward dog, bending one knee into the next. And now gradually begin to straighten the legs. Keeping a slight bend in your knees, walk your hands to your toes, moving to a forward fold at the back of your mat. Catch your elbows and let your upper body hang heavily over your thighs. Begin to sway the upper body gently from one side to the other. Release the elbows, palms to your mat, walk your hands forward, returning to downward dog. Lift the right leg high behind you, bend your knee, let your heel roll over the left hip. Straighten the right leg back out behind you, lower your foot to the ground, switch sides, lift the left leg high behind you, bend your knee, let the heel roll over the right hip. Straighten the left leg back out behind you, big step forward, right foot steps forward to join. Inhale, chest lifts, exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart. Surya Namaskara A, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down, chest lifts. Palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank. Drop the knees if you need to, lower with control. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog for 5 of your fullest breaths. As always, child's pose is an option here if you need to take a break. Take one more deep belly breath in. At the bottom of your next breath, gaze forward to step, walk, or hop your feet between your hands. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms overhead, gaze follows. As you exhale, palms to heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank, lower with control. Inhale to rise upward. Exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale, forward, upper plank. Staying nice and strong through your core, lower your entire body to the ground. Extend your arms forward. Bend the elbows to draw your palms towards your forehead, and now rest your head into your upper arms, squeezing the elbows in toward each other. Begin to wiggle the elbows a little further away from you, bringing the stretch even more deeply into the shoulders, the sides of the upper body. Encourage the shoulders, the armpits to drop. Take one more big breath in. And now lower your hands back to the ground in front of you. Reposition your hands beneath your shoulders. Rise onto all fours, back into downward dog for 5 full breaths. Take one more deep breath in. At the bottom of your next breath, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, little cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, back into upper plank. Exhale, all the way down onto your belly. Sphinx pose, prop yourself up onto your forearms. Thread your right arm beneath the left armpit, dropping the right shoulder. Forehead comes to rest, the left arm extends forward. To deepen the stretch, draw the right knee out to the side. Draw the knee up to the level of your right hip, encouraging that right shoulder to drop. If the stretch is too intense, re-extend the leg. If you've drawn the knee out to the side, re-extend the leg back out behind you. Make your way back into Sphinx, propped up onto the forearms. And now switch sides, threading the left arm beneath the right armpit, dropping your left shoulder to the ground. If you took the knee out to the side on the opposite side, draw the left knee out to the side to the level of the hip this time. The right arm extends fully forward. Forehead rests just in front of that left upper arm. And if you've drawn that left knee out to the side, nice and slowly re-extend the leg back out behind you. Make your way back into Sphinx pose. Hands beneath the shoulders. Rise onto all fours and back into downward dog for 5 big breaths. Nice and long through the arms, broad across the chest, broad across the shoulders. Take one more deep breath in. At the bottom of your next breath, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, bow deeply over your thighs. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. At the bottom of your next breath, step the right foot forward. Drop the left heel, sweep the arms into Warrior One. Grounding from the waist down. finding levity from the waist up. Lift your gaze only if it's comfortable for your neck. Take one more deep breath in. Dragon Warrior, tipping the upper body forward, arms back at your sides, palms face the ground. Lift your lower belly up and away from the top of your thigh. As you initiate your next inhalation, sweep the arms forward, eagle arms, right elbow over the left. Lift the elbows, draw the thumbs away from your forehead. Press the shoulders down and away from the ears. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, unravel the arms, Warrior Two. Take a quick glance over your left shoulder to align your arms with the long edge of your mat. Gaze forward over the middle finger on your right hand. Feel that subtle activation of your core. Now straighten the right leg, draw the thigh muscles up tightly, take a long reach forward, tip into triangle, stacking your shoulders over your right thigh. Turn your gaze toward your higher hand. Now turning your gaze to your big toe on your right foot, bend your knee, palms to the ground, step back into upper plank, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, back into downward dog. At the bottom of your next breath, step the left foot forward, drop the right heel, return to Warrior One. Ground into the outer edge of your right foot. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, back into Dragon Warrior, arms back at your sides. As you initiate your next inhalation, sweep the arms forward, eagle arms. Left elbow crosses over the right this time. Lift the elbows, thumbs away from the forehead. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Warrior Two, left arm forward, right arm reaches back. Take that quick peek over your shoulder to align your arms. Shift your gaze over the middle finger on your left hand. Add a little bit more depth to your lunge. Now straighten the left leg, take a long reach forward, tip back into triangle. Gazing toward your higher hand. Turn your gaze to your big toe on your left foot, soften into the knee, step back into upper plank, exhale, lower. Inhale to rise upward, exhale, downward dog. Repeating that same sequence, holding each posture for one breath only. At the bottom of your next breath, step the right foot forward, ankle beneath the knee. Drop the left heel, inhale, Warrior One. Long, slow, deep breath in, exhale, Dragon Warrior. Inhale, eagle arms, right elbow over the left. Exhale, Warrior Two. Straighten the right leg, take a long reach forward, tip into triangle. Turn your gaze to your big toe on your right foot, soften into the knee, step back and lower. Inhale to rise upward, exhale, downward dog. At the bottom of your next breath, step the left foot forward, drop the right heel, inhale, Warrior One. Exhale, Dragon Warrior. Inhale, eagle arms, left elbow over the right. Exhale, Warrior Two. Straighten the left leg, take a long reach forward, back into triangle. Turn your gaze to your big toe on your left foot, bend the knee, palms to the ground, step back and lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, back into downward dog for 5 of your deepest breaths. Deepen the inhalation. Prolong your exhalation. Take control of the breath. Take one more big breath in. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down, chest lifts. Palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to rise upward. Exhale, downward dog. At the bottom of your next breath, step the right foot forward, returning to warrior one. Drop the left heel, sweep the arms overhead. Now in preparation for humble warrior, interlace your fingers to your lower back. Fold forward, lifting the arms up and away from your back as you fold. Neck is relaxed. The arms lift as high as the chest and the shoulders will allow. Lower your hands to your lower back, sweep the arms forward, back into eagle arms, right elbow over the left. Pop up onto the ball of the left foot. In preparation for full eagle pose, shift your weight forward to your right foot, cross the left leg over the right, to either let the foot hang or to take the bind. Slowly unwrap the arms, uncross the legs, squeezing your left knee to your chest. Place your right hand to your right hip and either hold it here or catch the big toe on your left foot with your left hand to extend that leg fully forward. Strong through your standing leg. Now very slowly begin to soften into your standing leg, dropping the hips, perhaps releasing that right hand to the ground for support, and then gently lowering your hips all the way to the ground. Release your big toe, preparing to twist to the right. Placing your right hand behind your right hip, sweep the left arm to the sky. Hook your elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to gaze over your shoulder. Tip the pelvis forward. Feel your weight ground forward into your sitting bones. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release the twist. Place your left hand beside your left hip, right arm to the sky. Exhale, fold forward to either place your palm to the ground or to catch the inner arch of that left foot if you can reach. Press into the left hand, draw the upper body further forward, and either hold it here or take the bind by wrapping your right arm snugly around the front of the right shin. Left arm reaches behind your back to catch your hands behind the right hip. Feel the back of your right arm press into the front of the right shin to draw the upper body further forward. Release the bind. Allow your right knee to fall open to the side, sole of the right foot to left inner thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Press your right foot a little more firmly to your left inner thigh. Feel a little bit of an upward dog action through the spine. As you initiate your next inhalation, rise back to center. Tuck your legs into a cross-legged position. Palms to the ground in front of you. Step back into upper plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to rise upward. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. At the bottom of your next breath, step the left foot forward, drop the right heel. Inhale, back into warrior one. Repeating that same sequence now on the opposite side. In preparation for humble warrior, interlace your fingers to your lower back. Reach into the arms, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward, left shoulder to left thigh. Lift the arms up and away from the lower back. And let your neck relax, gazing all the way back toward your big toe on your right foot. Take one more big breath in, lift the arms a little bit higher. Lower your hands to your lower back. Sweep the arms forward, left elbow over the right, eagle arms. Pop up onto the ball of the right foot. Shift your weight to your left foot. Float forward into eagle, crossing the right leg over the left. Taking the bind if you can reach. Lifting the elbows, thumbs away from the forehead. Unravel the arms. Release the legs. Squeeze your right knee to your chest. Place your left hand to your left hip and either hold it here or catch the big toe on your right foot with your right hand to extend the leg fully forward. And now softening into that left knee, ever so slowly lower your hips toward the ground, perhaps placing that left hand to the ground for support. Gently lower your hips all the way down onto your mat. Release your big toe, preparing to twist to the left. Right arm sweeps to the sky. Hook your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to gaze over your shoulder. Take big breaths into the twist. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release your elbow, return to center. Right hand beside the right hip, left arm to the sky. Exhale, fold forward to either plant your left hand to the ground or to catch the inside arch of your right foot with your left hand. Press into the right hand to draw the upper body further forward. If you took the bind on the opposite side, wrap the left arm around the front of the left shin. Right arm reaches behind your back to catch your hands. Take bigger breaths into the resistance of this posture. If you're bound, release the bind. Allow your left knee to fall open to the side, left foot to right inner thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow forward, hands to shin, ankle, or around the arch of the right foot. Shoulders soft and relaxed, breath steady. As you begin your next inhalation, slowly rise. Tuck your legs into a cross-legged position, palms to the ground in front of you. Step back into upper plank, exhale, lower. Inhale to rise upward, exhale, back into downward facing dog. Now dropping down into child's pose, knees to the ground, hips to heels, arms back at your sides. In preparation for half camel pose, tuck your toes under to elevate the heels. Right hand reaches back to catch the right heel. As you inhale, rise all the way up. Hips press forward, the left arm reaches skyward. Head falls all the way back. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, return to child's pose. Hips to heels, belly to thighs, arms back at your sides. Preparing to switch sides, keeping the toes tucked under. The left hand reaches back to catch the left heel. As you inhale, rise all the way up. Hips press forward, heart lifts, right arm reaches skyward, head falls all the way back. One more big breath in. And slowly make your way back into child's pose. Hips to heels, belly to thighs, forehead to the ground. Now rising from here onto all fours, tuck your toes under, float your hips into one last downward dog. And now inhale forward into one last upper plank. Lower all the way down onto your belly and then gently roll over onto your back. As you roll over, bend your knees, draw your feet to your mat, and now squeeze your knees to your chest, wrapping your hands around your shins. Extend your right arm to the side, palm down. Turn your gaze to the right, and now guide both knees over to the left side. Taking deep breaths into the twist. Draw your head to center, being gentle with your lower back. Draw the top knee back first. and then the bottom. Switch sides. Extend the left arm to the side, palm down. Turn your gaze to the left. Guide your knees to the right. Now drawing your head back to center, again being gentle with the lower back. Draw the top knee back first, then the bottom. Give both knees a nice tight squeeze. Separate your knees a little wider than hip width apart. Moving into happy baby pose, catch the inside arches of your feet with both hands. Tug down firmly on the arches of your feet as if you're trying to tuck your knees into your armpits. Release the feet, squeeze your knees to your chest, extend your legs fully down onto your mat for our final posture. Arms resting at your sides, palms open to the sky. Take a big breath in through the nose and an audible breath out through the mouth. Once more, big breath in through the nose, empty through the mouth. Let your entire body relax to the support of the earth beneath. Your practice in this final posture is simply shifting your attention back to the flow of your breath each time you're distracted by a thought, allowing your body and your mind to drift into a state of stillness. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to resurface. Feel the slightest movement arise through your fingers and toes. Extend your arms out overhead for a full body stretch. Bend your knees, draw your feet to your mat, and now roll softly to your right side. From here, rise to a seated, cross-legged position. Drawing your hands to your heart, opening our eyes to each other. Namaste.